Alright guys, it's Dusty over here at DiagSpeed. We're going to do a real live demo of this new jig that we have. This allows you to do gain access to the boot pin. A lot of guys will either cut or try to open up the cases to be able to get to it, to be able to pull the ISN for like all lost key situations, or if you're going to be doing like a DME clone, things like that. This is an MEVD 172G that comes in with the N55 single turbo 6-cylinder BMWs. What this we are able to scribe the surface just enough to be able to pop a small little opening without allowing any kind of metal debris to enter into the basically non-conformal coated PCB board. Anytime you do any cutting or drilling, there's any kind of shavings that get in there and you don't get them all out, there's potential for it to kind of work its way around and causes internal shorts, and that's bad news. That's new DME, or trying to fix it if you're that skilled. Either way, it's a no-win situation. So with this tool, it's the safer way to go about it, because you are going to have to open them up for these kind of situations as it now. Maybe in the future things will change and we'll have better software to be able to get that information through OBD or things like that. But we're going to go through how to do this. So I got my two plates. We cover two different types of control units, the 6-cylinder turbo as well as the 4-cylinder turbos, like the N20 motors, those types of control units. So this is universal and goes back and forth between the two of them. The other type of control unit, most people are familiar with these style. Also same thing, you're going to have to put a hole in here to be able to access the boot pin to then extract the information, get the ISN, things like that. So let's just go over this particular one as of right now. So I have my control unit, I have my bottom plate. I'm going to go ahead and set it down, line it up, and then as you can see the curvature of this goes right through, and it uses the factory pull down through holes as a reference point to line it up. So we're just gonna lightly screw these things in here. Don't need to crank anything down, everything's made out of aluminum. So okay, we're just gonna get it in there. Flip this bad boy over. Okay, so now we have our plate, it's mounted on here. We have our other piece right here. So this is basically our guide for our drill bit. And we're just going to put them in there. Just very snugly like that. No need to torque on it. So once you get to that point, then we're good to go. We have our specialized bit that will only allow us to go so deep on this surface right here so we don't penetrate. Because as soon as you penetrate the surface, there's risk of contamination, which is the whole reason for this jig. So let's go through and show you how easy that is. Go ahead and put it in there. It's and then push down to be able to have you got a little scribe point in the middle, and from that point you're just going to want to drill. Okay. So you're going to want to remove it. So if you look at it, there's a bunch of shavings on there. We're going to want to blow these out. Okay. So now, if you got a close-up, you can kind of see, sorry my camera doesn't autofocus, but it's just scribed the surface enough so that we should now be able to use a pick and gain access. Okay, so we got a little bit more to go. Like I said, you don't have to worry about pushing too hard on your drill bit, because it will only allow you to go so deep. Not deep enough where it's going to penetrate. Once again, center it, push down. We got a little more material, so that's good. Still, it's not all the way through. Just scribed. Nothing entered into the case itself. Get my pick. There we go. Took a little bit of pressure. And there it is. Popped it up. It's like a soda can. So I got my little piece of aluminum on the top. You got the hole right there, access to your boot pin. And after you're done, guys, let's go ahead and just remove this jig. So once it's all, you're done with your job, you got everything done, you have your nice machined aluminum plug. You're going to want to put him right over the surface of it, and it's almost like a interference fit. And what we recommend that you do is also put a dab of silicone around it, just because you want to keep it watertight. This thing is inside the engine bay. And it can get water up in and around it, so to prevent that, always be at side on this on caution, always inside of caution.
Wanna take a ride?